Hello there. Please join me and my husband as we embark on our anniversary trip to Aruba. This has been so far the longest trip we've gone on. It was a 4 hour flight, I believe. And yeah, it was very long, but I was asleep for most of it, so that's not too bad. So we went to Oranjestad, which is the capital of Aruba, and it is a Dutch island, and it is beautiful. Very, very highly recommend. The hotel we ended up staying at is the Renaissance. It is near the airport somewhat and near the cruise lines. So it's not the best side, I would say, of Aruba, but I wanted to stay here. It is a gorgeous hotel, but I wanted to stay here because you get access to the island, the private beach, the Flamingo Beach, and that's where the flamingos are. So I wanted to stay at this hotel, which is absolutely gorgeous. There is a Starbucks. I'll share with you the access to the Flamingo Beach, but this is the hotel lobby. You do go up escalators to get to the hotel lobby, and it's just gorgeous. I love how it's decorated, so I'll show you a little bit of that. But right when you go up the escalators, they greet you with this really delicious island rum, and I just love that. I love the blue of this hotel, and it was the vibes that I was going with anyway in my colorway, so it was just perfect. There's a little water part I'll show you in just a minute. I loved the carpet. It looks like sand. And then obviously they have the flamingo all over the hotel. So it's just cute. This is our room. We just got a regular room, but it was really cute. And I obviously always show you that as well. As with all my vlogs, I want to share with you what I was wearing. So I ended up doing outfit of the day pictures in the hallway mirror, not in the room, but in the by the elevators, which is fine. This is my first outfit. I just wore this to explore the island around where the hotel was. So there was a lot of shopping near there. There was a mall and a lot of this outdoor shopping. I was boring my husband because I was doing a lot of shopping. I was actually looking for a MAC for the lipstick, the Candy Yum Yum, and I found it in Aruba. I had gone to like 4 MAC stores here in the States and I couldn't find it. But anyway, this is just a picture. I loved this planter box. Then we went to the other side down the main street and we continued on with our shopping. I love the this building here. This is very Dutch influenced. Like I said, this is a Dutch island, so you can see that in the architecture as well. And I had to take a picture in the I Heart Aruba. So on our first day, we actually just got room service and ate at the hotel because it was our anniversary. We end up doing that every time we go out. We just eat at the hotel. This hotel didn't have a restaurant connected to it, so we just got room service. I love the little ketchup. So yeah, there you can see the cruise ships and our very pretty first sunset of the trip. And there's that Dutch architecture, like I said. So the very next day, we decided to visit the other hotel that the Renaissance has. We stayed at the adult only side, and they do have a family one. So this is my outfit for the day. And so what they do is they shuttle you around. So you just kind of sit here and wait for the shuttle to come. And now I'm here on the other side, the family side. And it's still very pretty. As you can see, it was a very, very windy day. They said we were going to get storms, but we didn't end up getting storms, just a lot of wind. But as I mentioned, this is the side where the cruise ships come in from. This is like the port side. So there's not a lot of actual beach to this side. It's very rocky. Um, so I wouldn't say, this isn't probably the best side to stay at if you want to um, go to the beach at night or anything like that, like walk along the beach. Although we did, we just walked along this part here. Anyways, we were just walking around aimlessly, looking around, seeing what we could find. And we found this statue of Wilhelmina. I think she was the queen when the Dutch colonized the island. Okay, on the way back, this is the Batamara Hotel. And as you can see, they have this little water taxi that pulls up right into the hotel. And this is how you get to the privately owned Flamingo Island. It is owned by Renaissance, so everyone who stays at the Renaissance can go for free. And if you want to go, you'd have to get a day pass. But during this COVID time, they weren't having any day passes. So that's why we wanted to stay in this hotel specifically. But yeah, they just shuttle you right over there. It is about a 20 to 25-minute ride on this little boat. And it was half the fun. The the drivers of the boat are not they're very fun. It was kind of like a tour because they also tell you what's around there. And then he told us where the sea turtles were on near the boat at one point. So yeah, we were able to look at all that. And then he goes fast in some points. It was a lot of fun. Um, as you can see, I'm wearing my MAC Candy Yum Yum lipstick, which I really loved. So yes, this is the fun part, I would say, of the island. And yeah, I was really just enjoying every bit of it. So my husband and I have been married for 15 years, and it is quite an accomplishment, I would say. We did get married relatively young. We're sort of high school. We are high school sweethearts. So I just wanted to share that with you really quick. So this is the island with the flamingos. In just a second, you're going to see the flamingos. Oh my gosh, it was so cool, really just swimming and hanging out with them all day. I don't know, I just love that. That was the goal of mine, to just sit there and swim with the flamingos. So um, they do offer cabanas, they offer massages. This is a little like, lagoony part of the island. This isn't, let's say, the best beach, but it is a nice beach. And there I am trying to get a selfie with or a picture with the flamingo. And they literally just lounge around and have fun. Um, so yes, flamingos are um, from the Caribbean, but a lot of people were upset that, the Renaissance Hotel does keep them here by clipping their wings. But I mean, honestly, guys, I think they live their best life. People were feeding them. Um, People do not bother them. There are no children allowed on this part of the island with the flamingos, so they don't get bothered with as much. I mean, really just people want to take pictures with them. Um, but I don't know. I thought they were living their best life. There's also iguanas roaming all over the island, and they're huge, 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 huge. So yeah, I just got a lot of footage of the flamingos. I love how when they go to sleep, they tuck their head into their wings. I thought that was so cool. So this is my husband trying to feed an iguana, and they're very friendly. They just come right up to you. They expect you to feed them. There is burger bars connected to the island, and it is connected to the ocean, so you see all of this fish and everything. There are lots of flamingos, or I'm sorry, iguanas on another part of the island, and they do take care of them. As you can see, they feed them there. Okay, after that, my husband and I just kept exploring this private island, and we came upon some rocks. I did take some pictures there. Then we went on a little hike through a beach hike, which I had never done before, and it was so cool. So I do recommend wearing bug spray. We didn't have any, but I would say to do that. But yeah, as you can see, there's lots of little bugs, but it was so cool. I hike often, but I had never hiked a beach or just explored, the island. So I love that. It was beautiful. There was so many animals here as well. So there was hermit crabs. Here you can see, and I love hermit crabs. I have some at home. And these were just natural land hermit crabs. So yeah, we kind of used to them, so we were playing with them a little bit, but we try to leave them as alone as much as we can. Then we saw this bright blue lizard. I don't know what kind of lizard it is, but it just, I don't know if it's sea lizard because it's that bright blue, but it was beautiful. It really stood out among these leaves, and we had never seen them before, and the island was covered with them. It was just so beautiful. So we went back to the island. We really spent a whole day almost here in this Flamingo Island. There were crabs as well, lots of sea life. I loved it. I loved all of it. It was so cool. So, yes, as I was saying, we spent so much here on this island, and I had the best time on this day. I bought a coconut and drank the coconut water right from it. I did add a little bit of rum to it. But yes, the coconuts are right from these trees, which I think, I don't know. I just love beach life. I love everything to it. So, closer to 6 is the last time that they let you go to the island. So, we were heading back at that time. So, we did stay there the whole day, and then we headed back on our little speedboat back to our hotel. There you can see we go right under it, which was just so cool. After that, we decided to go back on our little shuttle and go back to the other side. This is the family side. As you can see, lots of kids, lots of families, but they were having just, I don't know, they were just dancing. But we ended up eating at the hotel over there because they did have this really cute hotel. It was called Fresco, and it was very delicious. We ended up wearing white, not on purpose, but it happens. It was very windy, but we enjoyed our dinner. We actually made friends with another couple that were, dinner guests right along with us, and they had invited us to a party that they were having, but it was cool. After that, we just walked along the beach again. The next day, we decided we were going to go to Eagle Beach, which is voted the best beach in the world. And I agree, guys. But before that, we went to go get breakfast. We went back to the other side of the Renaissance Hotel. We walked this time, and we got a very hearty breakfast. These are called poffertjes, and they're a Dutch specialty, and they're little pancakes. Little medallion pancakes. I decided to put on my sneakers because we were gonna walk, but then we decided to just get a taxi. This is Eagle Beach, you guys, and it is amazing. It is turtle hatching season, so they did have this area blocked off, but I had such a great time in this island here, or in this beach. And like I said, my husband looked, and it was voted the best beach in the world. You guys, the sand is so soft. You know that kinetic sand, when you touch it, it's so super soft. That's exactly what this sand felt like. It was glorious. I loved it. My husband and I swam. We spent most of our day here, and this is where I got the best suntan ever, because we just spent almost the whole day here. And yeah, I was just tanning. And then we found this little cabana, I guess, and we just beach bummed it the whole day. My husband went to go get some local food, which was chicken and potatoes. And when in, eat what the locals eat. Then this little tiny lizard came and hung out with me. He literally just sat on my chair for probably an hour. I don't know why, but he just wanted to hang out. So I said, come on, buddy, get on the chair. Let's just hang out. So that's what he did. But we spent the majority of the day here as well. I wanted to stay here until sunset because I wanted to see the sunset. So that's what we did. We just beach bummed it all day. That's really what I wanted to do when we went to Aruba, is just lay out, and that's all we did. I wanted to say here, these cabanas are free. They're provided by Aruba. You do not have to pay for them. If anyone asks you, you don't have to pay for it, but you do have to pay for the lounge chairs that we were sitting on. But it's relatively inexpensive. And yes, so here it is. The sun is going down, and I'm just continuing to enjoy it all. My husband and I decided to take a little stroll down the beach, It is very beautiful. The sand is, oh my gosh, I wish I could go back there. The water is so crystal clear, like up to your waist, you can still see all the way down to your feet, and I loved it. um, yeah, so there's just going to be a lot of water scenes. Here, the water, you can see the sun is going down a little bit more and more, and um, yeah. So if this doesn't make you want to go to the beach, I don't know what will. It just felt so good. I actually wanted to leave all of the sounds in, but I decided not to. Um, but yeah, this is the sunset. I actually didn't capture the exact sunset because I was just in the moment, you guys. I put my camera away. I didn't even take a camera. This is all shot on my iPhone, but I put it away and I decided to just enjoy it in real time. So there's actually no footage. I realized that later on. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to take footage, but it's totally fine. I wanted to just be in the moment, like I said. So this is about like 10 minutes of footage and then that's it. Um, we had a beautiful pink sunset, I will say. After that, my husband and I decided to go back to the hotel. We picked up some rum. He picked up some beer from Aruba. We really wanted to go with items that were brewed in Aruba. So that's what we did, and we just hung out at the hotel. We went to the hotel lobby, and we just, you know, hung out and relaxed. The next day, we decided to go back to Flamingo Beach because it was gonna be our last day there, and I wanted to say bye to the flamingos, bye to the squad. So we actually went really early, around 7, and we decided to have breakfast with the flamingo squad. And that was what we did. We didn't even eat breakfast. So yeah, we just headed on over there. I love that fish mural that the Renaissance has. And here you can see I have a full-on tan now, but yeah, it was just so nice. Um, this time it wasn't as choppy because it wasn't as rainy. There was a point in this ride that the um, guy driving the boat told us that sea turtles were nearby, and he was just saying that they go and they nest their eggs in that beach that we were just at the day before. So anyway, after that we went to the Flamingo Beach again, and we were the first ones there, and we almost had the whole island to ourselves, this whole beach part to ourselves, and that was so nice. The flamingos come right up to you. There's about 12 of them. They're not shy. They come right up to you and they want you to feed them. And we actually didn't get any quarters because you do have to have quarters to feed them, but no worries, people came right after us and they fed them. But yeah, again, we decided to be beach bums. We stayed here almost all of the morning, just hanging out, and they realized quickly that my husband didn't have anything, so we're like, "No, sir, not talking to you." um, so yeah, I tried to actually touch them, and they really don't like you to touch them, but I had to try. So here I am taking another picture with them, and then like I said, try to touch them, and they're like, "Nope." But you could see my face here. I'm just having the best time, and again, I chose to be a bum, a beach bum. My husband is in the water. He is, if I'm a beach bum, he's the Aquaman of the family. He does not get out of the water hardly ever. He's in any body of water all day, all day long. And I'll get in and out, but I like to read. This is what I was reading, Sons and Daughters of Ease and Plenty by Ramona Asubel. And yeah, I was just reading that while he was swimming. Another pro tip, they don't really let you take drinks into the island, but I didn't want to pay for very expensive drinks anymore, so I put in my rum and pineapple juice from the night before in my water and a water jug, and I was drinking that. So they don't really check, they don't really care. I did end up buying breakfast there anyway. I just didn't want to buy the very expensive drinks, so that's what I did. So Just FYI, if you don't want to pay $18 for a drink. Yeah. But anyway, the girls were all in the um, ocean at this time, and I thought it was just beautiful, like a beautiful postcard. And then finally, the hubs came out and lay down, dried off, and lay down with me. But you, I never get tired of watching the flamingos, so I'm gonna leave you a little bit more footage of the squad. They literally just own the island. Like everyone comes for them and they know it. So they just strut around in their little pink feathers, and they live their best life. So at this point, we've been here for a few hours and someone has fed them. Other people have fed them. So they're nice and full, and now they're just relaxing after their breakfast. After that, we left the island for the last time. I was a little sad, to be honest, but I had the best time, and I just am so grateful that we were able to really save for this trip and enjoy it all. So after that, we went back on our little speedboat back to the hotel. We ended up staying at the family resort side, not at the adults only one. And which, like I said, with the Renaissance, you're able to shuttle back and forth between those two hotels and this island, all free and complimentary. So, yeah, more footage of just us on this boat heading back. Um, and I really do love Aruba. If you're wondering, it was around 2,500 for both me and my husband for flight and hotel, which is not too bad. We stumbled upon this rocky side of the island, and there was tons of free wild roaming iguanas. These I don't think belong to anyone. They just hang out in the island all day long. So I'm sure they get fed all day long with the tourists that come. So they also walk right up to you and have no fear of humans, of people. So yeah, that's that. After that, we went to the hotel, we packed up, and we headed home. It was time to go home. But like I said, we had the best time, and another long flight home, another great trip in the books. And we were greeted with this beautiful sunset on the way home. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.